hit my belt buckle. I keep my belt buckle in the back of my pants just in case. Hi guys. So this is my last. I know. I would like to stay as well. I love you too. But I have been without the kiddos for a long time. So I'll rush off, but not without spending some more time with you guys. All right, let's do it. Anything you wanted to know? Now's the chance.
Anything?
Anything.
Shoe size.
Shoe size. In European, it's like 70 or something. I'm between a 13 and a 14, depending on the shoe. Va bene? Cheese? Hi.
Hi again.
Hi.
Yeah, you mentioned your brother before as a bad influence on you. I was just wondering, you after your accident here with Master Charles, which side of your brother was coming out more? The big brother knocking you for getting your shoulder broken by someone half your size, or the orthopedic surgeon who is actually specialized in curing injuries like that?
So my older brother is an orthopedic surgeon, and so when I hurt my shoulder, I called him and I was like, I think my shoulder's hurt. And he's like, yeah, but I mean, you're talking on the phone, it's probably fine. And I was like, I've got a good pain tolerance, Jeff, my brother. And he's like, all right, when you come in, we'll x-ray it. And so I left a couple days later and flew to Austin by myself and got an MRI or x-ray the next day. He told me it was pretty injured. But he goes really well into, my brother goes really well into like work mode. And he's a pretty awesome surgeon. I think my dad's favorite story to tell my brother is that he was in a restaurant or something, and somebody passed out, and he ran over to start looking at them, and somebody was like, hey, buddy, are you ambulance or something? He's like, no, I'm a doctor. And like went back to it, but he gets way into work mode really quickly, so he went to older protective brother mode. Thank God, because I got all nice and fixed up, and now I can move.
The other part will probably come out later.
Exactly. Thank you.
Hi, Jared.
Hi.
My question is, what was it like to film the fake supernatural documentary? And is it easy?
Fake.
But mockumentary. And is it easy for you to make fun of yourself?
It was it was awesome filming the fake documentary, and it was really easy to make fun of myself. One of my favorite parts about Supernatural is being able to mock ourselves and do episodes like Real Ghostbusters or Changing Channels or French Mistake, and kind of make fun of how a lot of actors are. The cemetery, like the whole, we had a lot of fun with that, Real Ghostbusters. But I loved it. I loved it, the fake documentary. We were thinking of ideas for like a couple weeks, and then Misha would come up and film and be like, okay, time to film. The only problem was we had to do it in between takes. So we had to go act, and I had lines, I had actual lines that Sam Winchester had to say, and then we had sort of like, not dialogue, but improvisation plans for the documentary. And so it was like breaking in between two characters. And I've played Sam a lot in the last 11 years, y'all might know, but I haven't played like fake Jared a lot. And so I was trying to like, okay, what kind of characterization, what do I do? Luckily we knew that y'all would probably have a good time and laugh, and so we could just kind of take the piss out of ourselves. And so that's what we did.
It turned out great, thank you.
Thank you, you got it.
Hi.
Hi.
If you have the change to do a superhero movie, who would you like to be?
Superman.
Iron Man.
That's a great question. Superhero movie. Superman would be fun. Thor? I don't know, but I want a beard. Does Thor have a beard?
Yes.
Thor. And throw the hammer. That'd be fun. Yeah. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, it's my first time in the convention.
Welcome.
Thank you. In the last episode, Sam was almost became darkness.
I'm sorry, became what?
The darkness, isn't it?
Got it.
Had the mark. If he did have the mark in the end, how do you think it will turn out?
I think if Sam did get the mark of Cain, I think it would not have turned out well for him. I think that's putting it mildly, 007.
Sam is strong.
Sam is strong. Dean is strong too, and Cain was strong too. So I think one of the things we're trying to do with Supernatural is try and say like this is a stronger force than you could ever even imagine. And so we try to introduce these elements of the story that are, if you get this mark of Cain, then like Sam says to Dean, you're gonna have to lock me up someplace far away and throw away the key. Because Sam, if anything, just does not want another evil unleashed on the world. And I think that was his that's kind of been a running theme of Sam's life, or a running motto of Sam's life. I know the lights. Are you talking about the lights?
Yeah, it's
Yeah. How do you think I feel? So I think it wouldn't have been bad. I know he would have fought it, but I hope that Dean would have locked him away somewhere and not let that force get unleashed on the world.
Yeah, so thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Hi again.
Hi.
If you could time travel, would you go back in time and change something, or would you love to have a sneak preview of your future?
If I could time travel, would I like to change things or a sneak preview? God. That's a great question. No, it's a great question. I don't think I want to see the future. I mean, part of me is so curious that I love to know, because you feel like, but the funny part is if you see, this becomes like a movie line, but the point is what if I see my future and I don't like my future? Then I'll probably try and change the outcome, but I saw the future, so I can't change that outcome. So it would just be a source of anxiety and or depression. Or if it was like if I saw the future and I was super cool or something, I'd be like, well, now I'm going to be an asshole because I know I end up super cool. So I don't know. But then again, I also don't want to necessarily change the past. I mean, oh, I saw a shadow. I thought it was somebody. It's myself. I don't want to change the past necessarily. There have been things I've done in my life that I am not super proud of. You know, if I've done something that's hurt somebody, I would like to erase that. I guess that would be my answer then. I guess I'd go back and change things. But then you go like, does that change who you are now? Or whatever. Probably I'd like to change the past. What about you? Do you want to see the future or change the past?
No, I would go back in my past and change something I've done.
Okay. Yeah, I guess me too.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi. So Supernatural has 11 seasons, and as the cast of Supernatural has changed, also the fandom has changed. So also the relationship between the cast and the fandom has changed. So how do you think this relationship has changed through the years?
Between the fans and the cast? Oh God, I mean, I think we've just gotten to know each other. I think we've seen each other, and y'all probably, I'm guessing y'all as a fandom, both here in the States or wherever else, probably know about know more about me and my personal life than I know about you. I've gone through things, and y'all have been in my life, whether or not I was vocal about it or not. But conversely, I know that in the last 11 years, everybody in this room has gone through something, or many somethings. And I think for some people 11 years, for some people 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, however long you watch the show. It's an honor to think that I've been a part of y'all's lives when you hit different depressions or highs or lows or rock bottoms or sideways. And hopefully my part in the show, or maybe even who I've tried to be in my real life has helped, because I know who y'all are has helped me. So I think it's just, you feel like it feels like we've grown up and gone to school together, you know? Like if you're 5 years old when you start school in first grade and you graduate in 12th grade, it's almost like we've just gone to school together for a long, long time and grown up in the process. And so for me, I guess it's just, you know, I have friends that I've been friends, I love these people, they've been friends for 2 years or 3 years or 6 months or whatever it is, but there's something really special about those friends of mine that knew me when I was a nerdy 16 or 15-year-old, or nerdy 15-year-old who was like skipping the prom to go work on this 10-minute acting scene, you know? And people who supported me long before I could even possibly support them back. And then there's understanding that there are people here that would support me if I had nothing to offer to support back. And that to me is really special. So, yeah, it's just grown.
Thank you.
Yeah.